What's up, everyone? It's a little bit of a lazy day today, so I just wanted to make a quick yoga video that will make you feel a lot better inside of your body. So, when you're ready, join me on all fours and then slowly push away from the ground with your hands, kind of like activating your shoulders and kind of pushing them out of your sockets, like you're just pushing the ground away from you as much as you can. And then hover your knees off the floor. Now just kind of hold this position. Keep your glutes tight and your core tight, and then lift your right heel up. And I want you to lift through the heel. Put it back down, lift your left heel up. So you're really activating this glute as you drive the heel up. It doesn't need to go like ridiculously high, but just a little activation. Keep pushing the ground away. Lift the right foot up. Lift the left foot up. Try to keep your shoulders over your hands too. Lift the right foot up. Bring it back. Stay hovering. And now, while you're hovering here, pull your feet and your hands together so you really feel your core activate. These type of exercises take the tension out of your lower back. Put them into your glutes and your core where the tension belongs. Push up into a down dog. The down dog position is very annoying when you haven't done it. So it could be tight, you could be like this, and it's a lot of strain on your shoulders, and it doesn't feel very relaxing. But once you get to the point where it is, it's probably one of the best stretches you can do as a human being. So shift from one foot to the other, shifting your weight. You don't need to have straight legs, your heels don't need to be on the floor, it's totally fine, just go to where you can. Now, roll forward, sink down into a little push-up, and then just peel your upper body off the ground while you keep your kind of hips driving toward the floor. Keep the chest up, and you want to lead with your chest. Don't lead with your neck like this with your chin. Keep your neck straight. Lead with your chest so you get the nice back bend. And then shift side to side. So shift your weight to your right side. Feel the stretch. Shift your weight to your left side. Feel the stretch. Push back into a down dog. We'll lower to our knees real quick. Reach our hands forward and just kind of get a little stretch in the shoulders. Give the hands and the wrists a little break. Because I'm assuming most of us here are new to yoga, so I don't want to overwhelm anyone. Push back into a down dog. Letting your head drop, breathing deeply. Trying to push your knees straight, feeling the stretch in your hamstrings. You see, if you have a tight back or anything like that, and you can't fully get into this down dog position, you best believe that all of that's contributing to your tight back. So you have to slowly over time loosen all of these muscles and get free. Shift forward, lower down, peel back up. And in this position, you can keep the balls of your feet on the floor, you can put the tops of your feet on the floor, whatever you prefer, and get some shifts. Side to side, push back up. Now bring your right foot kind of in between your feet, in between your hands. And once you're there, make sure you got like a nice wide base and come up into a lunge pose. Now my lunge is going to look weird because I'm not sure if the camera is like cutting off my head right now. So I'm trying to stay nice and low. But you go to where you can. If your leg needs to be closer, it's totally fine. I'm over here. I'm keeping my glutes tight, keeping my lower back soft, and reaching up. And more importantly, reaching up with my left hand. So I get a nice stretch in the left psoas, left side of my body. I even reach down with my right hand a little bit. Get a nice stretch here, and then we'll come down. And we'll walk this right foot out to the right a little bit, and then just bring our elbows down. You could bring your knee down if it's difficult for you here. If you can't get your elbows all the way down, whatever the position is, you can do it. You might not be able to do it as in depth as me, but you can do it. So whatever that is for you, do it. If it's up here, do it. It doesn't have to be down here. If it is down here, this is easy. You can take your knee off the floor. Opening up into the hip and the hip flexor. It's really how you get into both your hips. Shift around a little bit, feel different areas. Now we'll drop this left leg completely, like just it goes dead. Push away from the ground with your left arm, and then push on your right knee with your right hand. Just get a nice little twist. Might even crack your back a little bit. Now we'll slowly come out, come back into a down dog. And then do the same thing on the other side. Bring that left foot forward. Set yourself up. Come into the lunge. Soften the lower back. Tension in the glutes and the hips. Mobilizing and opening the hips. Reaching up. Reaching up with the right hand. Reaching down with the left. Maybe even bouncing a little bit here. If you're losing your balance, totally fine. Just put your hand on something and grab onto it. This is such a good stretch. Woo. Breathe in. Now come down. Walk the left foot out to the left a little bit. Drop the right knee or not. Come down to the elbows if you can. Breathe deeply here. Now I'll drop this right leg again. Just like we did on the other side. Post with the right hand on the left knee. Use the left hand on the left knee to twist your body. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe deeply into the belly. And then come back to center. Meet me in a squat here. It's funny how in yoga you have to tell people to breathe as if people don't know how to breathe, but when I say breathe, I mean breathe deeply into the belly through your nose if you can. That'll really activate your parasympathetic rest and digest nervous system. So now we're in the squat. We're using our elbows slowly to push the knees out, keeping the back straight, keeping the lower back relaxed. I want you to use your mind, bring your attention to your lower back, and relax it. You'll see that when you relax the lower back, the tension has to go somewhere else, and it's going to go into your knees, into your hips, into other areas of your body that need this tension, that deserve this tension. Your back does not deserve this tension. Your glutes, all that stuff you'll start to feel it. So relax the lower back and feel the tension everywhere else and embrace it. And that's where we're opening up. We're opening up through that tension so that the body can be free, the back will be released. Go ahead and push on your right knee if you can. Maybe you have to grab onto something. Just kind of create some space here. Feel the stretch. Push on your left knee. Feel the difference too. Which side was easier to push out? For me, my left side is always a little bit tighter. It's getting a lot better though after years of yoga. It takes a long time. And now I'm going to grab my right ankle with my left hand and shoot my right elbow up. So I'm not doing this. I'm driving with my elbow, so my whole torso twists. Then I reach up. Breathe in. Breathe out. And we'll switch. Same thing on this side. Driving with the elbow, looking up, twisting, reaching, breathing. That's good. So now we will extend our legs out in front of us, hands next to our hips, and we're going to driving through kind of our heels on the floor and using our glutes, we're going to drive our hips up. Drive, drive, drive. Squeezing the glutes, pushing through the heels. Notice how my toes aren't even touching the mat. And let your head drop. All tension out of the lower back into the glutes. Relax the lower back consciously right now. Feel the stretch in the front of your shoulders and the relaxation that you get from letting your head drop. Lower down. We're going to do it again, don't worry. Lower down. Reach up. Reach forward. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Start to move your feet around. Obviously, if you can't get this far forward or whatever, it's okay. As long as you're feeling the stretch. You don't have to push it too hard. Almost relax into the stretch. You want your body to relax for you to get flexible. Okay. Hands next to the hips. Drive the hips up. Let the head drop. Feel the stretch in the wrists and the shoulders. If you can't do this with your wrists, go on your fists. But eventually, you should build the flexibility and mobility to do this with your hands facing forward. Breathing deeply. Feel your lower back releasing. Feel the glutes activating, taking over. Lower down. Reach up and forward. Don't have to push it too much, just get a nice stretch in. Hands come back up. Hands next to the hips. Drive the hips up again. Drop the head. Last time here, so really feel the backside of your body relaxing, opening up. The glutes taking all the tension. Feel the shoulders opening, the neck. Really drop that head. and return down. Slowly, carefully. Reach up, forward. Alright, now do a couple twists. So we'll come onto our back, knees or legs bent. Bring your legs over to the left side. Use your left hand on them to help guide them and reach out with your right hand. Make sure your back is flat, not your back, but your shoulders are both flat on the floor. If they're not, just work toward that. Just know that that's the goal. Twists are so important in yoga. They detox the organs like you're wringing a towel dry. They balance your body out. They reveal the imbalances. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly bring your legs back to center. Same thing. Take them over to the right side. Put your right hand on top. Reach out the left hand. Shoulders on the floor. Breathing in. And out. Continuing the slow, deep breathing. Take one last deep breath. Reach with the left arm. Squeeze the legs on the other side. Now, keep your legs up. Maybe bring them side to side real quick. Just both sides. A couple reps. And then slowly take your legs up and overhead. And if they don't touch the floor behind you, that's totally fine. You can have your hands like this, and just kind of let the legs relax, and you'll feel a stretch. If you can get the toes behind you, try to get your legs straight and reach forward with your hands. Shift left to right. Now, you can lay in corpse pose, or honestly, if you have like lower back problems or anything like that, like you have a tight lower back, you strained it, put your feet together and let your knees drop. Put your hands by your side and stay here for as long as you can. I like this better. And even untuck your back and push your pelvis away. Get like nice and long in your lower back and just relax. I like this because it really opens the inner hips, which could be the tightness of which could be contributing to your lower back pain a lot. And sometimes just laying flat on the floor can like aggravate the back more for whatever reason. So try this. And I'm gonna end the video after this. I'm just gonna chill here. So thanks for practicing with me. Hope this was cool. Hope you feel better. Peace out. Also, don't expect to feel like fucking way better after one session. Like, you've got to do this consistently. So I'll see you next time.